Welcome back, YouTubers. Welcome back. It's your boy Paul. I am back for a new video, for another video. Now this isn't a reaction, but what this is I am gonna go through the best 10 albums so far of 2019 and bands. And we're going to start off with the first one. The first one is this goddess in the back of me on this TV. Enemy Inside is definitely up there in the top 3. I'm doing the top 10 best albums and bands of 2019, but this is already in the top 3. Enemy Inside is a new band to form this year. And 2019 was the release of their debut album called Phoenix. Now this album is amazing front to back, not one bad track. They have amazing solos, amazing guitars, amazing vocalists. The whole band's just amazing. And Oblivion, which is what you hear right now in the background, definitely, arguably one of the best on this album. Phoenix as well. Doorway to Salvation. Angel's Suicide. This whole album is amazing. Lullaby. I could go on and on naming all these tracks. But this whole album is amazing. This whole band is amazing. And I really advise everyone to check out Enemy Inside, because this band deserves to get huge. Definitely one of definitely the best vocalists I've ever heard. Her voice blows me the fuck away, dude. Like I said though, we're gonna do the top 10 best albums and bands of 2019. This is number 1. Enemy Inside album, Phoenix. Go get this album. Check it out on Spotify or go buy a copy. Check it out on anything pretty much. But please check this band out. Check this album out. You won't be disappointed. Alright, now we are going to get on to number 2 for you guys. That was, of course, Enemy Inside. Now, this band's been out for a while, but their new album did drop this year for 2019. So right now, we're going to get you into this. Definitely what I would call, by far, definitely
It's a real estate agent. I've learned.
I would definitely call this a top. Definitely got to be in the top 3 Enemy Inside. So right here, Anchor. Anchor's newest album has dropped only a few months ago. And just like Enemy Inside's, Anchor's freaking new album is so amazing. I can't even tell you how good this album is. Now, if you do know Anchor, you will notice that this album is softer than the last one. But it does not disappoint. It's still a heavy album. They just mix all different types of music and sounds into this new album. What you hear right now in the background is a track. It's called Sail. And this is by far my favorite track on the album. Going along with Vince's New Kingdom, Walking Dead, Ghost. This whole album is amazing. And this would definitely be in my top 10 albums of 2019. Anchor's newest album is amazing. Jesse Williams' voice is so impressive on this record, dude. So is the rest of the band, dude. I love Anchor. One of my top 5 bands of all time, no doubt about that. But yes, this is one of the best albums you could pick up this year, of all time, actually. So check out Enemy of Sides, Phoenix, and check out Anchor's newest album. It's amazing. Anchor's newest album, Enemy of Sides, Phoenix album. Oh, dude, these albums never get bored, dude. You can play them all day on repeat. Love this song, it's so catchy. Damn. Try not to sing to that freaking song. Anyways, so there is number 2 of 2019 album-wise, Anchors. Now, you definitely should already know that this is gonna be up there. So guys, Motionless in White, the Chris Motionless, one of the greatest musicians of all time. So glad to have him in my generation's music. Growing up on him, dude, was fucking amazing. It's still amazing right now. So, so we're gonna talk now about Motionless in White and their newest album, Disguise, which has not been out very long at all. 2 to 3 months. So, here we go. Motionless in White's Disguise album fucking definitely tops 2019. Much as I love Enemy of Sides' new album, Anchor's new album, and the rest of the albums you're going to see on here, this would have to be the number 1 album of 2019 for me. Motionless in White's Disguise album, it does not hella disappoint one bit, dude. Holding On to Smoke, the one you hear in the background, best song on this album. So fucking, Chris Motionless fucking lyrics, his voice, the melodies, the guitars, the passion, the meaning he puts into these lyrics, and this music is incredible, dude. Hold On to Smoke, Disguise, Headache, Code, Another Life, Brand New Numb. I'd go on and on. Once again, another album of 2019 that is full front to back of greatness. This album is amazing. Motionless in White's Disguise album won't be a disappointment for you guys out there. Please check out this album if you haven't already yet. If you never heard this band, fucking give it a listen. You won't be disappointed, dude. Motionless in White Disguise, it's a 10 out of 10 for me. I love this fucking album. And this is just Enemy of Sides, Anchor, and now Motionless in White. So we still got 7 more to go, 2019. So, now that you've heard that one, let's go on to number 4 album of 2019 for you guys. This band, a lot of you probably might not have heard of because they're not very big at all, but they're definitely getting up there, especially for the kind of music they're doing. This band is called Adelaide, and they are a Christian rock band, believe it or not. Just like just like Skillet, who also released their new album this year. But that does not make this list, and I'll give you reasons why later for that. So, let's just dive into this, shall we? Let's do it. Number 4, Adelaide. Their Strong and Brave album. Now, this band's had a few albums, but this definitely tops all their other shit. This is the best album this band has ever made. Also, like the other ones, greatness. Not one bad track off Adelaide's Strong and Brave newest album. Her vocals are so good, dude. Listen right here. So good, man. Deep Waters, what you hear in the background, definitely the best. Well, this and there's another track called Restore Me. These are the two best titles on this album. But this whole album, Chasing Echoes, Strong and Brave. This whole album is amazing. And this band has done such a good job, especially as a Christian rock band. Because you guys who do know me know that I am not religious one bit. But oh my God, Adelaide, they passed up Skillet even for me as the best Christian rock music out there. This whole album is just the lyrics, the music, the vocals. It is so good. So if you guys haven't heard Adelaide's new album, Strong and Brave, go give this album a check out, please. Especially what you're hearing in the background, Deep Waters, and then there's Restore Me. Those two songs are freaking masterpieces. So there is number 4 album of 2019 for you guys. Now we're going to move on to number 5. For those of you who don't know this band, which is a metalcore band, but this band, let me just say, this band is one of my. They are so unique. They are so good. They are definitely one of my favorite metalcore bands out there, and no one really touches this band metalcore wise. I mean, there might be an argument, but it's definitely hard to even argue with this band because it's just ridiculous of how good they are, how good their music is. So we're going to show you who I'm talking about right now.
From Chelsea, I'm the founder of
Number 5.
Chelsea for the first time. I went into my first.
Number 5. Album of 2019 definitely goes to these guys. So number 5 in 2019 definitely goes to Sharks in Your Mouth. Their newest album, Sacrilegious, and it speaks for itself just by the name. This band is dark, heavy as shit, fucking non-stop growling, screaming, melodic. Sharks in Your Mouth are amazing. Best song on the album is definitely Sacrilegious. Then you got The Covenant Part 2. Man, you got Black Tears. You got so many good ass songs off this album. Sharks in Your Mouth, also they have Rest in Peace, As Above So Below is definitely one of my favorite tracks of this album. This band they do it all, man. Sharks in Your Mouth is amazing, and they're on this list for how good they are right there. That's The Covenant. Sharks in Your Mouth is makes it the top 5 of 2019 albums. So there you have it so far. Enemy Inside, Anchor, Motionless in White, Adelaide, and Sharks in Your Mouth. There is the first 5 albums of 2019 that I think are the best. And I recommend for all you to check these albums out because it's just so fucking good, dude. But Yeah. Listen to that shit, guys. So, there you have it. Now we are going to go on to number 6. I can't leave this one out, not even one bit. So, for those of you who know good-ass music, like, for one, Amarte, which I hope you fucking know this band. Amarte is... I don't even know how to put this into words for you guys. Amarte is definitely one of the best things about metal music. Their new album, Helix, dude, it is a fucking masterpiece.
Gatorade.
Just like I said earlier with those other albums, not one bad track. I reviewed this whole album when it first came out, and this song, this album, Amarthe's Helix, is a masterpiece. It is a 10 out of 10 as well. This song here in the background off this album, Unified, definitely my favorite song off this album, including Dream, Also, they just released Helix as their newest single. This album is so fucking good. They also have the new edition right there. He's the newest singer. Original singer left. She's the main one. He's the growler screamer, and that guy right there is a new guy. He's a very good, talented singer. I'm glad they added him on in Amarte. Blondie back there, lead guitarist, drummer, bass player. This whole album is a masterpiece. This band is great. This whole song, this whole album is amazing. Definitely is in the top 10 albums of 2019. Amarthe's Helix, give it a check out. So there's number 6. With 4 albums of 2019 to still go for you guys, we're about to get into. Now, there's been so many releases, so I don't want to leave no one out. So I'm going by what I can think off the top of my head right now of the albums of 2019. But we're about to get in to number 7. This is definitely up there. And you're going to understand why. You're going to understand why. I promise you. So here we go. This coming in. It is none other. How could you even leave him out? The God of Metal.
We gonna make you big.
Number 7. None other than Corey Taylor's Slipknot. We Are Not Your Kind literally just dropped not very long ago. And of course, this is in the top 10 albums of 2019. And definitely one of the greatest metal bands that ever lived. This is Slipknot's We Are Not Your Kind, which here in the background is Unsancted, which was pretty much the first single off this album. So a first fucking god-ass song too. Those two are by far the best tracks on this album. Now, like the other albums, this album did have its downs. I can't say back to back, front to front was an amazing album. But this album was amazing, but there was about 5 or 6 songs that I could pass up. To me, Spiders was the worst track on this album. But, and there's a few more, but most of this album was amazing and I loved it. And I definitely would recommend you Slipknot's newest album, We Are Not Your Kind. Top 10 best albums 2019, definitely. Corey Taylor never disappoints, I'm telling you. This man is the god of metal. So, there you have it. Now let's get an 8. This band is definitely a new band, and if I recall, I believe this was their debut album. This band, I'm telling you, this is their debut album. It's called Lonely World. I found this band not long ago, but this is their debut album. It's called Lonely World. Acres. How could Acres not make it in here with such a masterpiece as a debut album? Skin Over Mine, what you're hearing in the background? Dude, one of the best songs I've ever heard in my fucking lifetime. This is the best song on the album. It's called Skin Over Mine. They're called Acres, and this album is called Lonely World, the debut album. Also came out the same day as Slipknot's newest We're Not Your Kind. Skin Over Mine, Hurt, Sharpen Your Teeth, Lonely World, Be Alone, best tracks on the album. This is an amazing album, front to back for me. I love this whole album. So I would definitely recommend all of you to check out Acres and their debut album, Lonely World. It is so fucking good. It is so meaningful. Great ass lyrics, great passion from these guys, and lead singer, definitely a 10 voice-wise. He is so good. This band is just amazing. So definitely Acres is in the top 10 best albums of 2019. So there you have it, the top 8 so far of 2019. Now, like I said, there's so many freaking bands that released albums this year. It's hard to keep up with them all. But I definitely could not leave this band's debut album out of 2019 because that would be a disgrace to anyone if I ever even did such a thing. So, Melissa of Rage of Light. Of course, you gotta fucking throw them in there. Melissa Bonney of Rage of Light, definitely one of the goddesses of metal. And they did release their album this year, 2019. So, of course, they make it. Imploder, Rage of Light's debut album, is definitely in the top 10 of 2019. What you hear in the background, Battlefront, I Can, I Will, Away With You. Man, this album, front to back, was amazing. I want to name off more tracks, but right now I can't think of them back in my head. But this whole album was amazing. This is definitely one of my best favorite tracks on the album. Battlefront, the latest single, amazing. Melissa Bonney did an incredible fucking job on this new Rage of Light album. So fucking good. It definitely makes the cut of 2019. Yes, so there you have it. Now we have one left to go. I technically guess you would say that this, I guess you would definitely say that this maybe came out 2018, if you want to say that. But I'm putting it in here anyways, because this album was more late 2018. And it just has to be in here, because it would be disrespect not to put, probably, when I said Motions of White, Between Motions of White and Einstein Killed the Silver Scream, I don't even know how to put this shit in order, honestly. This album, oh my god. Front to back, definitely amazing. 10 out of 10. This album was a masterpiece. Einstein Kills the Silver Scream. Thank God It's Friday. A Great Mistake. All-American Nightmare. It Is the End. Rockin' the Boat. Love Bites. I just want to go on and on with this whole album because this whole album is so fucking good. Spencer is definitely one of the best musicians. So brilliant. Great ass screamer, singer, lyric writer. He does it all, man. There's nothing this guy can't do. This whole album, based on like nothing but horror movies, was so dope too. Einstein Kills the Silver Scream album is definitely #1 on this list. I'm sorry. I'd probably have to put Most of His White Disguise in too, but this is nothing can really take away this album or what this album has done for me and the rest of the Einstein Kills universe, and for all the fans that will find it and love it as well. This is a masterpiece. This is what music is. Not that pop shit, not that country shit, not that rap shit. This is what we call music. This is be the most popular music on the planet because it's so fucking good. Einstein Kills the Silver Scream, best album of 2019. 1819, whatever. Best album. Anyways, so that is it for my top 10 albums of 2019. And there was other albums and artists that didn't make it that should have been on this list, but they just couldn't top those top 10. So, but that's my list. 2019 best albums. But reaction from your boy, Paul Evans. I hope you guys take it into consideration and check out all 10 of these albums and bands in 2019. Plus, they're all fucking incredible. And I am so glad that you guys are subscribed to my channel, that you are part of this video, you are part of this channel, you are part of our reactions, because we love you guys. So thank you guys so much. Till then, tell me comments below. Tell me what you guys thought of these albums after you checked them out. What do you think of these artists? And hit that subscribe button, please. But until then, until next time, I'm Paul. Rock out.